It is so amazing to see how my passion that started just as loving sheep and loving wool could grow into something that could support women globally and women locally.
We did start with one initial product, the Yummy Matita Mitten. Today we have over 100 products, and that was literally inspired by our kids.
My journey has been crazy. I was entrepreneurial, so I was kind of looking for a business idea. I literally feel like we're just starting out.
It's humbling, it's emotional, and it just fuels us. The road ahead is wide open.
14 years ago, we launched on Amazon in the grocery department. Amazon customer reviews and connections and conversations have changed the way we thought.
Please welcome Claire O'Donnell.
Wow. What a fun way to start our day. It is awesome to see sellers represented from all across the USA and to hear the passion that drives them. Just like the business owners featured in that video, each of you are also on your own selling journey. Some of you have been selling an Amazon store for a long time. Others are just getting started. To all of you, I say, welcome. Woo! This is the annual Amazon Seller Conference, our biggest ever, and our first with this amazing in-person audience. And whether you're joining us virtually or here in Seattle, we are so happy to have you here with us at Amazon Accelerate 2022. We know your time is valuable. That's why we've gone all out to make this an amazing experience for you. At the end of the day, we are all here to accelerate your selling journey. In my role at Amazon, I lead a set of teams and initiatives focused on building connections with and among our selling partners and empowering you to succeed. This event is one of the ways that we're doing that. And in addition to building things that improve your selling experience, one of the things that I love about my job is the opportunity to meet amazing entrepreneurs like you, to hear your stories, to understand what drives you, to learn about how your success is making a real impact on the lives of your employees and your communities. For me and the other 28,000 Amazonians whose job it is to directly support sellers, you are our customers. You're the reason we do what we do. And you will see it everywhere at Amazon Accelerate. This entire conference has been designed for you to be inspired, learn, connect, and engage. Inspiration will come in many forms. Powerful stories of creativity, perseverance, invention, and seller success interspersed throughout our agenda. You'll also hear from inspirational guests like tennis star Venus Williams. Personally, I can't wait to hear how Venus balances her focus between the tennis court and the business world, growing her own business, and advocating for others. Not to mention Amazon Store's new CEO, Doug Harrington. This will be Doug's first appearance in his new role. And I am so excited for you to hear how he's thinking about it and how he believes we can strengthen our partnership with you. Learning will come in many forms at Amazon Accelerate 2. On this very stage, you will hear exciting announcements directly from Amazon's senior leaders about our newest tools and resources to drive your success. You will see and learn even more as you chart your own learning path through the deep dive breakout sessions that follow, where hundreds of Amazonians will be participating in live Q&A with you. Connection is also a huge part of the Amazon Accelerate experience. Last year's attendees told us that they really appreciated the networking opportunities we provided. So guess what? We've added even more this year. Virtual attendees can select from among many topic-based networking huddles. In-person attendees will have additional networking opportunities during lunch and at the Seattle Center block party tonight. We've also added a few new things to Accelerate this year. Check out the Partner Connect Expo, where you can meet with folks from Amazon selling programs and other service providers. And don't miss your in-person appointments in the Seller Cafe. Before you ask, if you didn't get an appointment yet, we will be opening up new walk-up time slots due to high demand. Engagement is key, and we've designed several ways to do that. To engage with your fellow attendees, to engage with us, myself, and the other Amazonians supporting Accelerate. I can promise you, it's going to be a fun couple of days. Be inspired, learn, connect, engage. There's a lot to look forward to, and it all starts with the next person on this stage. Once a small business owner himself, he joined Amazon in 2013 as part of the marketplace team. As his areas of focus at Amazon have expanded over the years, he has remained a powerful advocate for sellers. Having worked for him for almost 3 years, I have seen his passion for your success up close every single day. Today, he leads a team that is tens of thousands strong, from software developers, machine learning scientists, and product managers, to support associates and account managers, all inventing on behalf of and supporting more than 2 million selling partners like you. So please join me in giving a warm welcome to Dharmesh Mehta.
Thank you. Thank you, Claire, for the very kind introduction and for getting things kicked off. As many of you know, this is our 3rd annual Accelerate conference. I have felt both honored and excited to be at each one of those. Accelerate is always a huge highlight of the year for me and for our team, and it gets better every year. I really can't wait to share, I really can't wait for all that we have to share and discuss with all of you over Accelerate. But why am I so excited? Simply put, we have an amazing partnership that continues to break new boundaries. If all the twists and turns of the last few years have taught us anything, it's that by working together, small businesses and Amazon can, have, and will continue to accomplish amazing things. And while there are always new challenges, together, we have a lot more going right than not. We continue to navigate these times together. And for most, we are doing it more successfully than ever. We are so thankful for our joint partnership. It's tremendously rewarding to be able to help so many amazing small businesses succeed. Numbers like these help tell the story of unmistakable success. Sellers in our US store launched more than 100,000 new brands last year. At the same time, existing US sellers grew their sales by more than 25% over the previous year. Last year, there were more than 70,000 US sellers who generated over $100,000 in annual sales in our store. And our sellers, all of you employed and provided jobs for more than 1.5 million people in this country. It's amazing. These numbers tell an impressive story, one that is driven by a flourishing partnership between Amazon and the many amazing entrepreneurs who sell in our store. It's a partnership grounded in the fact that we will only succeed if all of you succeed. And so we're constantly working to help drive your success. We're working together to continue to write the story of the most successful partnership in the history of the retail industry. That said, as we often say at Amazon, it's still day one. And so whether you're new and just getting started, or you've been selling for many years, or you're expanding into new countries and new categories, wherever you are in your selling journey, we want to fuel your success. I feel privileged to get the chance to lead Amazon's Worldwide Selling Partner Services organization. And it's my job to make sure that we both help drive your business growth and make Amazon a partner that you love working with. Earlier this year, I spent some time with my leadership team really refining what we wanted our mission to be. So I wanted to share that with all of you here today. Our mission is to enable the long-term success of our selling partners by providing the most trusted shopping and selling experience, and by providing powerful solutions for accelerating your business growth. Today and throughout Accelerate, we're going to focus on 4 key areas that we believe are critical to achieving that mission. The first one is being the best place for you to launch and build a successful brand. And that's where we'll start this morning. For much of the history of retail, there have been significant barriers that put high hurdles in front of entrepreneurs who want to launch a new brand. It's simply been far too costly to manufacture, too costly to distribute, too costly to get access to customers. However, together, we have broken down so many of those barriers. Amazon provides brand owners with access to hundreds of millions of customers. Our virtual store shelves and shopping experiences allow new and innovative brands to be discovered and to delight customers in a way that simply wasn't possible even a short while ago. It's been inspiring to see how that has empowered creative entrepreneurs to unleash new brands at a very rapid pace. But it's not just about removing historical retail barriers. We're confident that together we can do so much more to accelerate the success of brands by inventing new capabilities on your behalf. And so we continue to innovate in a few key areas that we think are critical to launching and building a successful brand. It starts with building amazing products that leverage our customer insights and research, and helping you connect your products with customers who will be interested in what you have to offer, helping you tell your story in rich and engaging ways to drive conversion and sales, and building satisfaction and loyalty long-term so that it drives the success of your business. As you will soon see, we have a lot of new launches to share in support of providing you an amazing place to launch and build your brand. The second area of focus we'll talk about at Accelerate, delivering innovative capabilities to empower your success. Innovation has always been at the heart of what we do. And one key part of our approach in partnering with you has been how we leverage our size and scale to empower your success. We take resources and capabilities that are sometimes only available to big businesses, and we work to unlock those capabilities to empower all of you, to make these capabilities more affordable, to make them more efficient, to simplify their complexity. You can see this in the beginnings of our seller business, where we provided small businesses with the access to the same customer traffic, the same search and detail page experiences as the Amazon retail business. And it's carried on to other innovations like Fulfillment by Amazon, Amazon's IP Accelerator, Customer Service by Amazon, and so many more. We are constantly looking for additional ways to leverage our scale to empower your success. Because we know when we put this power in your hands, it helps level the playing field. And it empowers small businesses to focus on the things you do amazingly well, inventing and building great products, telling your story in compelling and inspiring ways, and delighting customers with great experiences. We have many new innovations to share with you in this area later today. Our third area of focus is about how we partner with you at every stage of your journey. Every selling journey follows a different path at a different pace, and our goal is to support you and propel your progress wherever you are. When you're first getting started with Amazon, you need help getting your first product listed and generating that first sale. When you're up and running, you're often looking for ways to scale and take your sales to the next level. At other times, you're thinking about more significant expansions into new countries and new product categories. And you're looking for ways to experiment and expand safely. We believe that while your needs may change over time, we must be a great partner always. And so we're focused on how we can be there for you at every stage. And you'll see a number of announcements that back up that commitment to always support you across your selling journey. And that brings us to our final area of focus for Accelerate, building a valuable and inclusive community where your voice is heard. We want you to build an amazing business, and we want you to love partnering with us and being part of this community of amazing sellers, a community that must be both valuable and inclusive. It should welcome you. You should want to be an active participant. You should enjoy and learn from interacting with fellow sellers and with Amazon, and vice versa. Amazon and other sellers should be able to learn from and benefit from your advice and feedback. Simply put, we believe that selling an Amazon store must create a powerful community where together we are so much more effective, so much more successful, because we learn from, we inspire, and we fuel each other's success. And we have a number of new announcements to share on how we're continuing to build and foster this amazing community. The 4 areas of focus for Accelerate: being the best place for you to launch and build a successful brand, delivering innovative capabilities to empower your success, partnering with you at every stage of your journey, and building a valuable and inclusive community where your voice is heard. 4 critical areas for enabling your long-term success and making our amazing partnership thrive. Over the course of Amazon Accelerate, we're going to share many examples of what thriving looks like in real life through the stories of exceptional selling journeys. I hope they inspire you as much as they inspire me. The first story is about a business that Carrie Mellon founded. It's a shining example of what it looks like to transform a great idea into launching a successful brand.
I started my company about 7 years ago when I was at home here on the ranch, and I simply wanted to sweep out my barn. My hands were really tired. I couldn't even grip onto my own broom, so I grabbed some duct tape and I made a loop on this broom, and it made it really easy to sweep. I've always had kind of an inventor's mind, an innovator's mind. I had a silicone pot holder in the house. I ran and got the pot holder, cut 2 holes in it, and slipped it over it and said, it's just gonna be something like this, made out of this material that's really clean and friendly. You can put it on the simple uses like a cup or a fork or a knife, but you can also use it on a blow dryer, a boat oar, a tennis racket, a hockey stick. So after we had our Easy Holds manufactured, we started selling on our own e-commerce website. We had already developed a good following on social media, so we had immediate sales and it was really fun. But then we realized we were having a hard time fulfilling these orders ourselves. So we decided to sign on with Fulfillment by Amazon, and it has been amazing ever since. One of the most important tools we use on Amazon is their keyword recognition. You can use clear words in the keywording and in your titles to ask for exactly the type of customer you think would most benefit from your product.
Originally, we made the product for arthritis and for elderly, but once we started selling on Amazon, we realized that actually kids with cerebral palsy really need it. Kids with any kind of limb differences or disabilities really could use our product. And now Amazon started adding adaptive aids as a category, so that we're actually creating more space for products that help people with disability.
I think a big part of the success of my business is my passion. I am excited every day to reach out to more people, to have them find out how independent they can be, to have them help their children or help their parents. It is so exciting to me to be able to have a platform for change, to offer a groundbreaking product to so many people. Everyone deserves to do for themselves, and Easy Hold allows you to do that.
I love the story of Easy Hold. Through passion, creativity, and hard work, Carrie and her team have built a thriving brand and following, and their selling journey continues to be an exciting one. The announcements you will hear on this stage are fueling many more stories like this. We're building lots of new capabilities to help launch and build your brand. We're empowering you to leverage new insights, to build amazing products, to connect with new customers, to tell your story in compelling ways, and to achieve new levels of long-term success. So let's get into the details. To begin sharing some of the exciting innovations we're announcing today, here are Carla Vernon and Claire O'Donnell.
Thanks, Dharmesh. I'm Carla Vernon.
And you might remember me from a few minutes ago. I'm Claire O'Donnell.
Claire and I are super excited to be here because we get to talk to you about new tools and resources that continue to make Amazon the best place for you to launch and build a successful brand. That includes better ways for you to connect and engage with customers, new ways for customers to find you, and new ways for you to interact with us and your customers, and so much more. Many of you have told us you want the ability to reach out to customers you've sold to before. But until now, you've only been able to reach out to one segment base of your customers, brand followers. Well, I am thrilled to tell you that we are unlocking a much bigger opportunity for you. We want to help you grow sales among your existing customers through a new tool called Tailored Audiences. I love this tool because it will let you do so many fantastic things you couldn't do before. Now, in addition to your brand followers, you will be able to engage with 3 additional audiences: your repeat customers from the last 12 months, your highest spending customers, and your most recent customers. We all love reaching our customers, don't we? Yes. Well, our new Tailored Audiences tool is going to put that power at your fingertips. Let me give you a bit more detail on what Tailored Audiences can do for you. With Tailored Audiences, you'll be able to reach out to your customers with email marketing campaigns. You can reach them directly and give them news about reminders of things like your hot deals or your new product launches. we're going to give you easy plug-and-play templates that help you create snappy campaigns. Tailored Audiences is going to be a place where you can find best practices, easy-to-use tools for remarketing, and reaching the right customers. Okay, if you're like me, you're wondering, when can I get my hands on this new capability? We are launching Tailored Audiences later this month, but keep staying tuned because we plan to continue enhancing the capabilities of Tailored Audiences. Next up, after the launch, we'll add the ability for you to do custom HTML uploads so your email campaigns can have even more razzle-dazzle. To learn more about Tailored Audiences and its eligibility requirements, put this breakout session on your agenda and we'll see you there.
We sure will, Carla. Our next announcement has to do with the recent launch of a new feature to help customers more easily discover products they love from small business brands and artisans in Amazon Store, the Small Business Badge. One of the ways we support the amazing small businesses that you all have created is by helping make sure that customers who seek out small businesses to support can find your products. A growing number of customers, especially Gen Z and millennials, are purpose-driven shoppers, meaning they want ways to ensure their shopping experience aligns with their values, in addition to getting great value, quality, and convenience. The Small Business Badge helps small businesses reach those purpose-driven customers and at the same time accelerate their business growth by highlighting products from small business brands on search and detail pages. In each of Amazon's stores, the badge is available to domestic small business brands that are registered with Brand Registry and artisans that are part of the Handmade program. If you think this describes your business, we invite you to check out the FAQs on the badge in Seller Central for eligibility requirements and to learn more. We are so excited about the positive feedback we're hearing from our small business partners so far, and as always, we continue to work on ways to support our small business partners and selling partners from underrepresented communities. For example, in August, we started testing the Black-owned business badge on products sold by Black-owned businesses in the US. And we are working on even more ways for customers to find products from the types of businesses they want to buy from. Look for updates in the coming year.
Claire, that is so cool. You know something else that's pretty cool? Alexa. Oops. I hope I didn't just turn on a bunch of your phones. I do that at home all the time. That's one of the coolest things about our friend Alexa. Every day at my house and millions of people's homes, people are turning to Alexa for all kinds of things, like researching product information. Now, we're gonna make it even easier for your customers to connect to you through Alexa. For example, if you sell pet hair removers and a customer asks Alexa, how can I remove pet hair from my carpet? Here's how Alexa answers the question today.
To remove fur from carpet, try mixing 1 part fabric softener to 3 parts water and mist the mixture onto the carpet, then let it dry completely. The fur will loosen from inside the carpet, then vacuum to clean it away.
A good answer, but imagine if you could help Alexa answer questions in ways that lead back to you. That's exactly what we're enabling with Customers Ask Alexa on Seller Central. Now you can provide information in Seller Central pages to help Alexa provide answers that are relevant for your products. There's no obligation to respond when a question pops up, but if you do, your answers could become part of Alexa's knowledge base. Let's go back to the example of pet hair removers. Soon, in Seller Central, you might see a box with the header, Customers Ask Alexa. So now, when asked, how can I remove pet hair from my carpet? You might choose to type in an answer tied to your business, like this.
According to the Seller Canine Friend, you can use a lint roller design for pet hair removal. To remove pet hair from carpet upholstery and furniture, just roll our lint remover tool back and forth to trap pet hair and lint. Once done, simply empty out the pet hair and use it again. See lint rollers from Canine Friend.
The system screens your answers to be sure it meets our answer publishing guidelines. Once your answer is accepted, you'll get the credit every time Alexa uses it to respond to a similar question, and it will raise your brand's profile. This is going to be a chance for Alexa users everywhere to be introduced to your brands. In this way, you'll be introduced to customers everywhere Alexa's found, including search, Echo devices, and product detail pages. We're starting with a small-scale launch of Customers Ask Alexa on Seller Central in October and plan to expand it to more sellers in early 2023. Look for this new box on Seller Central and let us know about your experience.
Well, we've talked about the many ways you can enhance your brand's awareness and help customers better discover who you are and what you have to offer. Now I'd like to share some other ways to boost your business as you're building a successful brand. Last year, we launched the brand referral bonus. If you're not enrolled yet, here's a reminder of why you should be. Sellers who enroll in brand referral bonus earn money for driving customer traffic to Amazon's store. The bonus is a more than 50% credit on referral fees, and all of the brand's other products in their store for 14 days. The brand referral bonus also helps you measure the impact of your search, email, display, and video media channels in driving sales in Amazon's store. Information you can use to improve your marketing efficiency effectiveness.
Those are a lot of reasons to be excited about the brand referral bonus. Now, let's talk about a whole collection of other self-service advertising solutions. Amazon Posts, Amazon Live, and Amazon brand stores offer multiple ways to showcase your brand story, build awareness with customers, and connect with them in an interactive way. They include several no-cost solutions to help your brand grow organically to engage more customers. From live streams of product launches to widgets highlighting more of your store's products, these are great ways to let customers know about your products or highlight your best sellers. Now, let's talk about another way to build your brand story with an expansion of premium A+ content. A+ content enables you to bring your product brand story to life through enhanced images and videos, and it's had a big impact. Brands who create A+ content have typically seen an 8.5% lift in sales. The success led to the creation of premium A+ content. Premium A+ content enables even richer brand content, like engaging, interactive hotspots and image carousels that lets shoppers see images in different options and different settings. Even rich format charts for those of you who think your product story is better explained in that format. With premium A+ content, brands can realize fantastic results with up to a 20% sales lift versus non-A+ content. And today, we are excited to share that if you're a brand owner and meet specific criteria, you can now upload premium A+ content. To do a deep dive in premium A+ content, check out the breakout session.
All right, Carla, that was a lot of stuff. Should we do a little recap? With the tools and resources we just announced, you now have more new ways to connect with existing customers, plus powerful ways to tell your story and drive sales growth. We look forward to continuing to work with you to help you grow your successful business in Amazon store and beyond. And speaking of working with you, let's take a look at this preview of what's coming up next.
You've got a business to run, products to make, orders to process, and customers to connect with. Why worry about attracting and converting shoppers when there's a new way to grow? Introducing Buy with Prime. Get busy! Imagine offering Prime shopping benefits on your own site, like 1 to 2 day shipping and a seamless checkout millions of Prime members trust. There's even unique marketing solutions to help you reach more shoppers. Oh wait, we forgot to mention, Amazon handles the payment, processing, storage, packing, delivery, and yes, even easy returns. All through Amazon's vast fulfillment network. While you build direct relationships in real time with control of your customer data. Pretty cool, right? Get busy! Let us do what we do best so you can do what you do best. Prime members can now use Buy with Prime on your site.
Please welcome Peter Larson and Beth Ann Porter.
Hello, everyone. My name is Peter Larson, and I'm Vice President of Buy with Prime.
And I'm Beth Ann Porter, a Buy with Prime product leader.
Beth Ann, in order to get started, let's be asking you about your favorite direct-to-consumer brand right now.
Love to talk about that. I've been spending a lot of time on solostove.com. My husband and I, we've been doing a lot of renovation, spending time on our new deck, and I ended up buying the stove on Amazon.com because, you know, fast, free shipping, but I still love to visit Solo Stove and discover new products and accessories, and they just released a new pizza oven that I'm totally eyeing.
You know, I've got a Solo Stove too, and I love it.
Absolutely, anything you can do to extend those summers in Seattle. So what about you? What's the D2C site that you like to spend time on these days?
Well, do you like cereal?
Love cereal.
Everyone likes cereal, right? I love cereal. I especially love the cereal I had as a kid, but I can no longer ingest sugar straight into my system. That's why I love Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon is low carb, high protein, low sugar, just like the cereals you had as a kid, but good for you. I had a bowl of it literally this morning.
Love that for you. Love that you're still a kid at heart, Peter. So where are we going with this exactly?
Well, here's where we're going for that. Both of these brands, Solo Stove and Magic Spoon, are offered on Amazon.com as well as on their own direct-to-consumer sites. So as a shopper, where should I buy? Well, on Amazon, because I'm a Prime member, I have a huge incentive to go there because I get free fast shipping and returns. So we got to thinking, why shouldn't Prime members be able to get free fast shipping on sites beyond Amazon.com? And that is Buy with Prime in a nutshell. Now, millions of Prime members, like me, can get free fast shipping on more products when shopping directly from their favorite brands like you.
So we're just going to say that again because this is an Amazon first. You can now offer Prime shopping benefits on your very own site. Let's get into it. Buy with Prime has 3 main benefits for sellers like you. As the brand owner of your site, you get to own the customer data and thus the relationship with your customers. They're buying directly from you. They are your customers.
That's right. Number 2, for those of you in the audience who are FBA sellers, you can use the inventory you already have in our Amazon fulfillment centers to also fulfill your Buy with Prime orders. One source of inventory, 2 different channels. Also, Buy with Prime is simple to set up. You can enable it on one product or on all your products. You pay as you go, and you can cancel anytime.
And third, the Prime Delivery Promise drives conversion on your site with fast, free delivery. One of the first merchants that we worked with, Epic Water Filters, shared just how Buy with Prime helps them improve the customer experience and lift their sales, saying, conversion on our D2C site has increased by over 40% since adding Buy with Prime.
I was one of those people. I bought a water bottle from Epic Water Filters that you see on the screen. It's sort of an artist-inspired water bottle that I use every day, and I love it.
So how fast did you get it?
No kidding, I got it in one day.
That is awesome. So Buy with Prime
is currently available by invitation only. Stop by our Accelerate booth a little bit later on this week to check it out.
So when it comes to selling direct, we've learned that merchants struggle with two key pain points. The first, driving quality traffic to their websites, and the second, converting shoppers after they arrive. And what's the biggest reason shoppers don't convert? It's the cost of shipping and the lack of easy returns. Consumers are increasingly expecting fast delivery as a standard part of the customer experience. And in fact, almost half of shoppers cite extra shipping costs as the reason for cart abandonment. One of the other early merchants that we've partnered with, Great Circle Machinery, speaks to the power of Prime Delivery Promise, saying, Buy with Prime now accounts for over half of our total orders and sales. They're excited to see what's next, and so are we.
Wow, over half of their total orders. So as you can see, Buy with Prime solves one of the major pain points we talked about, in that it helps increase conversion for sellers like you. However, as you of course know, that doesn't matter unless shoppers know about it. So with that in mind, today we're announcing 3 new marketing solutions for Buy with Prime brands that are designed to send engaged Amazon shoppers to your sites. First, let's talk about social ads. Many of you, I'm sure, are using Facebook and Instagram to drive shoppers to your sites today, shoppers like me. So let's say I'm on Instagram, I'm scrolling through my feed, I see an ad for a product. Maybe it's that water filter we looked at a little bit earlier. I see it's Buy with Prime enabled. As a Prime member, I'm more likely to click through now. So I do so. I go directly to the site, I purchase it with free fast shipping and returns, and I love that as a shopper. And here's the kicker. Amazon helps fund these ads for you. And because Amazon is helping you fund these ads, we can target Amazon audiences, meaning that we're sending highly engaged, ready-to-buy shoppers directly to your site as a part of our partnership.
And our second product that we're launching today allows you to leverage the trust of Prime in your marketing. So to help you get started, we've rolled out the Buy with Prime Toolkit. This is the first time Amazon is making a Buy with Prime badge available to you to use in your own marketing on your own website. With this marketing toolkit, you can use the Buy with Prime badge across many marketing channels, including email, social, upsell banners on your store, to show Prime members that their benefits now extend to your own site.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so last but not least, the third marketing solution we are announcing today. Many of you, I'm sure, also have experience using sponsored brands to build your on-Amazon business. Now, with Buy with Prime, you can use these same sponsored brands to help build your D2C business as well. We're sending traffic from Amazon to buy directly from your site. Here's how it works. Let's say I'm a shopper on Amazon. I'm looking for something to buy. Maybe it's that water filter again. And I see an ad, a sponsored brand for a product I like or a brand I like. I click through to that, and I now buy that product directly from the brand, directly from you. As a shopper, it feels exactly like I'm buying it on Amazon because it's Buy with Prime enabled. I get free fast shipping and free returns. As a merchant, this is the critical part. As the merchant behind the scenes, because the shopper's buying directly from you, you get the customer data so that you have an opportunity to build a long-term relationship with that shopper.
We love this for our sellers, and we're so excited about how these new Buy with Prime features will help you scale your business beyond Amazon with more tools to attract and convert shoppers. We think Buy with Prime is going to be a game changer when it comes to exceeding expectations of where Prime members can use their shopping benefits and who can offer them.
Okay, so that's an overview with Buy with Prime and our new marketing solutions. But enough from us. Let's hear from a seller who's putting Buy to Prime to work as we speak. We're fortunate to have with us today, live and in person, the founder and chief executive of Bossy Cosmetics and a Buy with Prime partner, Aisha Fatima Dozier. Welcome.
Hi, Aisha. Hello. Hi, Beth Ann.
Welcome. Thank you very much for coming. Outstanding entrance of the day, I would say.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Okay, well, maybe to get started, let's hear a little bit about how you got started with Bossy Cosmetics and how it's going.
Absolutely. I can talk about my brand all day long. Bossy Cosmetics exists to ignite confidence in women who self-identify as being ambitious. And we do that through high-quality, clean cosmetics, as well as topical content. One of the things I love to tell people when I really want to get into the ethos of who we are, I say that we are a mission-driven women's empowerment brand that merely masquerades as a beauty company. Our goal is to get our customer excited, and it's been an awesome time doing it, building the brand. We're young, we're 3.5 years old. The pandemic was really hard for us, but last year and this year, we've experienced phenomenal growth, partnering with Amazon, as well as selling in stores at JCPenney around the country. So I would say it's been a great time building this company.
By the way, I just want to say I love that you name your products after words like bravery and inspiring and tenacious. It really resonates with women. So speaking of inspiring, how did you get inspired to actually try Buy with Prime for your D2C?
Well, thank you so much for actually calling out the names of the brands, because as I say, women's empowerment is in our DNA. But one thing that's also in our DNA is that we really want to delight our customer. We want her entire experience with Bossy Cosmetics to feel elevated. Not only elevated, but we want her to feel seen. And what was great for us with Buy with Prime is I've always looked at bossybeauty.com, our website, as our headquarters. That's where we want customers to come and really get the brand feel. What Buy with Prime allows us to do is to attract that customer, retain her by keeping the customer data that you're now keeping and sharing with us, but then allow her to get the Prime delivery promise. We're a small brand. We cannot afford to deliver in 1 to 2 days, and we won't do it effectively anyway. And so being able to welcome customers to our site, keep them there, keep the data, but then give them this sort of exciting 1 to 2 day delivery was something that we couldn't pass up on.
I love that story. So what are your customers saying about Buy with Prime?
They love it. I think, we sell beauty products. It's highly emotional. We want to evoke a feeling. And so when women come to our site, they're generally ready to purchase now, and they want it now if they could. We generally won't buy a lipstick for 30 days out. If you've got a date or you're hanging out with friends, you want your product to come as quickly as possible. And so they love it. Every time we started to educate the customer about what it means to shop Buy with Prime, they think it's amazing. It's basically getting it quickly, quicker than we ever could deliver. So it's gone really well and customers are excited.
That's great to hear. Okay, so now you've got these 2 channels with Prime. You've got your on Amazon channel and you've got your off Amazon channel. Talk to us a little bit about how you manage those 2 channels.
I think for most of us here, at least when you sell widgets, we sell product, you're really building an omni-channel presence. You want to meet your customer where he or she lives, where he or she sits, and what's most convenient for them. And so off Amazon, on Amazon, in store for us is all about convenience. We want our customer to be able to engage with the brand in pretty much a seamless fashion across all the different channels so that we can meet her where it's convenient for her and where she's happiest shopping.
Makes sense.
So it sounds like Buy with Prime is going pretty well. Do you have any feedback that you'd like to give us while you're here?
There's one thing I would say is, I'm sure again, most of us in this room that operate e-commerce brands, you want your average order value to go this way, up and to the right. And so you want to be able to encourage customers to buy more than one product at a time. That's important for us. That's the one limitation I would say with Buy with Prime is that you can't do it at cart. You can only do it at the individual product level. So it does have some level of friction in the purchasing process, but I'm hoping to hear today that that's coming pretty soon.
On 3, we're working on it.
We're working.
That's
heard
what
that
we
before.
want. Yes, yes.
Okay, so I know we just discussed these 3 new marketing solutions, but what are your first impressions of them?
Woohoo! This is critical. Our brand DNA started off as D2C, even though we sell across the country now in physical mass retail. But the way I, as the chief storyteller, interacts with our customers, influencers, get information out about new product development and ideas, we do this through social media. So we live, my team, on social media all the time. And so being able to partner with Amazon with some support and ad credit to get access to your audiences in the medium that is most natural for us. Many of us are, D2C native. We live on social media. So it's really great that you're bringing this opportunity for us to offer free and fast shipping, but also to get to our customer in the most precise way possible.
Love to hear it. Aisha, thank you so much for taking the time with us today and just sharing your perspective on how sellers can accelerate their business with Buy with Prime. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
me.
Let's hear it for Aisha. All right, so that's about it for us. For those of you who want to hear more about Buy with Prime this week, over the next couple of days, there are a couple of breakout sessions you might want to check out. First, there's the Art of E-commerce Reach, selling on and off Amazon to build your brand. Secondly is our very own Beth Ann.
That's right. So I will actually be hosting a session called D2C Bootcamp, Scaling Your E-commerce Presence. And I'll be joined by one of our e-commerce partners, Above the Fray, and we'll dive into just how Buy with Prime can complement D2C strategies and success.
Okay, so to wrap up, we've talked about how Buy with Prime lets you offer free fast shipping on your own website. We've also talked about the 3 new marketing solutions we announced today that drive engaged Amazon shoppers directly to your site. We hope that many of you use these tools to create your own inspiring stories like we heard from Bossy Cosmetics. Speaking of stories, we're going to kick off to the next act. Let's watch. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Joshua Esnard, and I'm the CEO and creator of The Cut Buddy. Originally, The Cut Buddy started out as just a childhood invention, and 15 years later, I launched the company with this invention. Then Amazon representative reached out and said, why don't you try Amazon? You have such a great invention. If you have that one idea, write it down, develop it, and utilize Amazon as your stage to show the world that you have a genius invention.
Please welcome Joshua Esnard.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, all right. Today's message is quite simple, and that's to finish what you start. See, many moons ago, my dad was cutting my hair. My dad only had one kind of haircut. Can you guess? It was the buzz cut. I hated it. I wanted to be cool at school. I wanted to ask girls on dates. I was 13 years old. So, you know what I decided to do? I decided to pick up his hair clipper and cut my own hair. Yes, it was a nightmare. I ended up with bald spots all over my head. I looked like a cheetah. But what my dad always instilled in me was to solve my problems and be inventive. He made his own toys growing up on a small island. So I decided to follow. I went to detergent bottles and folders and cut out these shapes and templates. And I would put it against my head and cut my hair perfectly to solve my problem. I didn't really think I had anything back then. I never thought that this thing would live in 1 million homes today. Fast forward 15 years later, I'm moving into a condo with my wife, and we had a chore to finish. And I got tired. I said, you know what? I'll finish this some other time. I'm tired. And she's like, you never finish what you start. I don't know. I got hit with lightning there. I didn't know if she was calling me out because I was too lazy to finish my chores, or if she was calling me out because I was content with life and being lazy. I took it as the latter, but I'll let you know I finished the chore real quick. And then I finished what I started. I grabbed this inventor book that I had, and on the first page was the Cut Buddy, that hair shaping tool that I had, and I ran to a patent attorney who helped me file for a patent. Then I was off to the races. I was an entrepreneur. I manufactured products, moved it into my garage, and things were all good, right? Wrong. Things started out kind of slow with sales. And to make matters worse, I was looking at my YouTube comments on some of my videos, and one of the comments was, he doesn't have a 4-head, he has a 5-head. And I was like, hold on, what's going on here? So people were roasting me because I was 28 at the time. My hairline wasn't as strong and my hair was thinning. So they were roasting me. This would make me depressed. I was already having slow sales, and I was ready to give up. And the most beautiful thing happened about a week later. I got an email from a disabled veteran that said, I take medication and my hands shake. And because my hands shake, I can never cut my hair perfectly. And with your tool, I could steady my hand and cut my hair perfectly. And I just want to thank you for making a tool that allows people with disabilities to have nice haircuts too. And you could only imagine when I'm ready to give up, getting a message like that really lit the fire in my belly. I looked at my Amazon reviews, and it wasn't just a disabled veteran. It was a mother with 2 autistic children. It was a learning barber. It was a single father, a broke college student. My mission was no longer to make money and get rich. It was to help people with confidence and self-esteem through a haircut. So I decided that I can't be the model in my videos anymore because my hairline was receding. So I hired Amazon associates and influencers to do reviews on my products. And that's where things changed. Sales went from 5 units a day to 100 units, 200, 400 sales a day. And on March 5th, 2016, I'll never forget, my phone almost exploded. I went viral with 12 million views. And on that day, I became a #1 bestseller on Amazon.com. Now, do you feel that confidence in your stomach right now? You feel that feeling about that story? Are you guys ready to finish what you start? All right, we're gonna do an exercise here, all right? We're gonna see how good you guys do. On the count of 3, we're gonna blow the roof off of this convention center by yelling, finish what you start. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Finish what you start! Yeah! Thank you so much. Thank you.
Got a hand for that inspirational story. Thank you so much, Joshua, for being here.
Let's take care.
The Cut Buddy is a wonderful example of a business that found its groove and then stepped on the accelerator. From a formative experience at age 13 in Ithaca, New York, to a successful patent at age 28, to a bestseller in Amazon store with lots of upside still on the horizon. Joshua's tale is a reminder that there are many factors that contribute to every success story. And that's why we're focused on delivering innovative capabilities in as many ways as we can to empower your success. I talked earlier about our desire to identify resources that are sometimes only available to big businesses and to make them available to small businesses like yours through a robust suite of capabilities that empower your success and help you grow, to make them more affordable, more accessible, more efficient, and less complex. And here to begin sharing the details of how we are leveraging our scale to empower your success, please welcome Gopal Pillai.
Thanks, Dharmesh, and hello, everyone. As you all know, there are so many different pathways to success in the retail world. You can expand your business by entering new market segments, launching new product lines, or leveraging new sales channels. Whatever you do, we at Amazon are here not only to support your business's growth in Amazon store, but also to help you succeed holistically across all your channels. My name is Gopal Pillai, and I've been with Amazon for the last 13 years, and the last 7 were focused on seller success. In a recent survey we conducted, 43% of US Amazon sellers told us that managing supply chain is the biggest challenge. And that's why we created Amazon Supply Chain. It's a third-party logistics or a 3PL provider that enables you to leverage the power of Amazon's world-class supply chain. Essentially, now you have access to supply chain as a service. Let's take a look.
We've built the world's largest fulfillment network with over 200 fulfillment centers, encompassing more than 200 million square feet of space, over 85 aircraft, and an operations staff of more than 200,000. Amazon is the global leader in providing fast, reliable, and low-cost order fulfillment. And now, for the first time, full access to Amazon's fulfillment network is yours. Introducing Amazon Supply Chain. Now businesses of any size, across any industry, using any channel, can harness the power of our best-in-class fulfillment and warehousing services. Satisfy customer demand by leveraging Amazon's multi-channel fulfillment, ensuring fast delivery, anywhere, anytime, through any channel. Optimize your inventory with Amazon Warehousing and Distribution, a new low-cost upstream storage and distribution solution, giving you visibility and control over inventory across your end-to-end supply chain. Transform your business and achieve improved customer satisfaction, greater operational efficiency, and increased profitability. Discover the power of Amazon Supply Chain Solutions. Visit supplychain.amazon.com.
As you can see from the video, we have multiple supply chain services. Multi-channel fulfillment, or MCF, Amazon Warehousing and Distribution, or AWD. In addition, we also have Global Mile and Amazon Freight to address your transportation needs. Today, I'm going to talk about the first 2. Let's start with multi-channel fulfillment. Our research shows that around 70% of Amazon sellers sell on at least one channel outside of Amazon. MCF provides a reliable, flexible, and competitively priced e-commerce fulfillment solution across all your channels. MCF offers multiple benefits. Number 1, you get to consolidate your inventory to fulfill your orders both on and off Amazon. Use our APIs and apps to seamlessly integrate with any of your channels, whether it's your direct-to-consumer website or other marketplaces or social media sales channel. Number 3, we launched an unbranded packaging program at no additional cost to you because we heard from you that you would like to deliver your products in blank boxes rather than in Amazon branded packaging. You can offer your customers a Prime-like delivery experience with shipping speeds as fast as 1 day. Last but not least, you can get up to 60% discounts on multi-unit orders. As a result, Amazon sellers who use MCF in combination with FBA have seen 24% higher inventory turns and 13% lower out-of-stock rates. No wonder MCF is used by more than 100,000 sellers in 10 different countries to deliver for their customers. So we invite you to go to Seller Central to check it out. Switching gears, now I'm super excited to introduce another supply chain solution that we are officially launching here today at Amazon Accelerate. That's called Amazon Warehousing and Distribution, or AWD, a new low-cost upstream bulk inventory storage and distribution solution. A recent survey of US Amazon sellers showed that 34% of you identified the high prices for storage with complicated fee structure and insufficient storage capacity as your biggest pain points. We also know that moving inventory from upstream facilities, such as other 3PL providers, to Amazon FCs is time-consuming and cumbersome with a lot of coordination required. And that's why we created Amazon Warehousing and Distribution. AWD offers multiple benefits. Number one, you can send your inventory in bulk to our distribution centers, and we will store it for you until you need it. Number two, AWD is seamlessly integrated with the Amazon Fulfillment Network by default. So you don't have to worry about where or when to send your inventory to the FCs. Number three, AWD offers a transparent, cost-effective, and a pay-as-you-go pricing model. And that's not all. Next year, you will be able to use AWD to send your inventory to any of your other B2B distribution channels, meaning any wholesalers, regional distributors, other retailer warehouses, or brick-and-mortar stores. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. It takes only one click. To recap, solutions like MCF and AWD will empower you to transform your logistic operations from a source of complexity and cost into a source of competitive advantage. In closing, I just wanted to reemphasize that we are excited about continuing to work backward from your needs, to innovate on your behalf, and see you all succeed on and off Amazon. To learn more about Amazon supply chain, attend our session tomorrow titled Expanding Your Business, New Multi-Channel Shipping and 3PL Solutions. Thank you so much for listening. Now, I would like to introduce David Affelman to talk about new ways Amazon can help you meet customers where they are. Here's David.
Thanks, Gopal. I'm here today to talk to you about all of the new capabilities to accelerate your local selling journey and grow with us. The vision behind the local selling program is that we're creating a virtuous cycle for you and your customers. As a seller, you get the benefit of traffic from Amazon's online store to drive your sales, which gives your customers access to new selection, lower prices, and faster delivery, where finally you get to interact with customers directly through local delivery or buy online, pick up in store, which we refer to as BOPIS. BOPIS does not flow off the tongue very elegantly, but it's going to be a verb before you know it. So at Amazon, many of our innovations are driven by data, and when it comes to innovating on behalf of you and your customers, there's really some eye-opening data supporting our local selling business model. Recent studies suggest that over half of online shoppers look for product availability online at a nearby store. And 36% of online shoppers order from an online-only retailer for same-day delivery. Last year at Accelerate, we announced local delivery and BOPUS, allowing customers a choice as to how they receive their orders. And these were the two key building blocks for the local selling program. Those of you who already offer local delivery in Amazon's online store know the impact it's had on the customer experience. Customers can discover products now available locally through you. They can buy from you with unscheduled or scheduled doorstep delivery, and they can receive their order in as fast as 1 to 2 days. BOPUS adds another benefit in the mix, which is the ability for customers to come to your store to pick up their items. This year, we've already launched a number of additional local selling innovations. In Seller Central, you can now turn on BOPUS for selection mapped to your shipping settings templates, increasing the selection you can offer for in-store pickup. We've added pickup messaging to search results. This is a really big one. So now Amazon customers near you will see free pickup messaging in their search results for your BOPUS-enabled offers. We've also launched reminder notifications for BOPUS orders. So now customers who have not picked up their order after 2 days receive an automatic reminder that their order is ready for pickup. And we launched BOPUS in Europe, where we refer to this as click and collect, and it's already being used by over 50% of European consumers. We've also launched Amazon Today. Amazon Today is a new program that enables those of you with a retail presence in malls, shopping centers, commercial complexes, to list your selected in-store inventory in Amazon's online store and leverage Amazon's delivery capabilities to fulfill orders directly from your retail locations. So your customers can choose same-day delivery or in-store pickup. And same-day delivery orders are delivered in your branded packaging through our Amazon driver network. Amazon Today also provides you with inventory and capacity management controls, as well as Amazon managed customer service. And it allows you to leverage your existing systems and processes using standard API integrations. It's a big one. So think about what Amazon Today can mean for your business. Your product delivered to your customer's location in your branded packaging, amplifying your brand recognition and engagement, identified as coming from your store. And of course, you can still give customers the choice of same-day delivery or pickup in your store. So what's coming next? 2 big things: curbside pickup and BOPUS standalone pickup. As more of you started making BOPUS a part of your business, we heard not only from you, but also from your customers, that they want the option to pick up orders curbside. The numbers tell the story too. A recent benchmarking survey of US consumers showed that 68% of respondents used pickup options more than 3 times in the last 6 months, with 42% of respondents choosing curbside. So we're introducing curbside pickup, and it's based on the same technology that powers our pickup experience for customers at Whole Foods and our other retail locations. Plus, it includes features customers have come to expect and appreciate. For example, once you've marked an order ready for pickup, customers can choose between in-store and curbside pickup. Choosing curbside will notify your staff so they can deliver your customer's order to their vehicle. Then there's BOPUS standalone pickup. This allows you to add an important new option to your customer fulfillment choices and how you want to manage foot traffic to your store. Standalone pickup lets you list your selection in Amazon's online store that otherwise would have been too expensive or maybe even too fragile to ship. And it goes a long, long way in driving incremental foot traffic to your store and helping you build these face-to-face relationships that likely wouldn't have happened in any other way. It's also a win for your customers because they can now find and purchase millions of items not otherwise available through other sales channels. And there's more good news because getting started is easy. Our technology will let you quickly list your selection and start selling through direct API integration, or if you'd prefer, you can work with one of our integrators, including Seller Cloud, Channel Advisor, and eTail Solutions. Together, these local selling solutions give you the ability to give customers the best of all worlds. the convenience of the Amazon shopping experience, plus expanded access to your local store's complete selection, even items not available for traditional shipping, with a choice of in-store or curbside pickup, and the ability to return or exchange items directly to your store. Let's hear now from a few sellers who are using these capabilities to grow their businesses.
While they come to our stores, they might find some other product that they can pick up and go as well.
I'm pretty sure that this will convince even more customers to order online.
The purpose, what we have done with Amazon, it has grown from the last year to this year. Every month it has grown, and I think it helps us in the long term to even gain more customers and realize who we are.
You know, having the ability for these customers to purchase online and then come into one of our stores and have that really rich experience is something we're very excited about.
I think it will accelerate and put us really a differentiation between us and other national brands.
BOPIS. We gotta say BOPIS a lot over the next couple of days. That video really, to me, emphasizes the importance of channel choice for both you and your customers. You no longer need to choose between your physical storefront and selling online. You can have it both ways, and so can your customers. To learn more, come to our breakout session this afternoon. Grow with local selling. Connect to customers near you. As I hope you've just seen, my team and I are here to help you grow your business locally, but of course, Amazon can also help you grow internationally. So here to talk more about that, please welcome Sarah Jane Gunter.
Thank you, David. Hello, everyone. I'd like to talk to you about expanding your business globally. Now, this may sound challenging, but I'm here to share new tools, resources, and support from Amazon to help you unlock new growth in your business by selling in multiple countries at once. It all starts when you begin to consider the benefits you get from selling in Amazon's store. Amazon's state-of-the-art international logistics capabilities will allow you to reach hundreds of millions of customers worldwide. When you sell globally, you can offset your low sales periods by participating in peak seasons in other countries. At Amazon, we have a number of tools and resources designed to position sellers for success, selling in our stores worldwide for businesses of all sizes, including yours. I'm going to talk with you about specific solutions to help you grow your international business, whether you're an experienced global seller or just getting started. So let's start at the beginning. How do you decide which products to sell globally? Marketplace Product Guidance, or MPG, is a tool that accesses Amazon's data to support this decision-making. It turns this data into useful insights to help you optimize your current products and pursue new product expansion. It seeks out potential areas of growth for your product line and delivers them to you in easy-to-understand reports. Currently, MPG is focused on 3 areas of opportunity. First, demand for your products in other countries. This curated list shows you which ASINs in your current catalog offer the highest opportunity for success in the UK, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and Japan. Second, new selection. These are customized recommendations for high opportunity for success in other countries. And third, category insights. These are aimed at brand owners, and they allow you to conduct research to better understand demand, competition, and most valued attributes. So far, nearly 500,000 sellers have visited Marketplace Product Guidance, and I'm happy to report that they're seeing great results, including a 6 times higher ASIN success rate compared with offers and/or products that sellers add organically in Amazon's store. and 4 times higher sales per offer. Once you've identified the high opportunity ASINs, the next important task is listing your products globally. Fortunately, Amazon has the resources to help you do just that. At last year's Amazon Accelerate, we launched List Once, Sell Globally, Edit, and Create, which reduced the number of actions needed to list items for sale globally. This is part of our effort to create a one-stop global seller experience where you can easily register and list items worldwide. Today, we're announcing the next step in that effort, aimed at simplifying the challenge of pricing your merchandise across multiple stores. Automated pricing for List Once, Sell Globally allows you to create price-competitive offers in multiple stores without being an expert in local dynamics. With automated pricing capabilities in core listing tools, you can set easy-to-understand pricing rules and let Amazon do the work of creating offers across all of our Amazon stores. Automated pricing allows you to price competitively while protecting your bottom line. At the same time, you will always have visibility into how global pricing rules are applied. List Once, Sell Globally further reduces the inputs required to list internationally, making it easy to promote the expansion of your selection across multiple stores. So, now that you're listing and selling globally, how do you securely manage your funds across borders and currencies? Well, today, we're pleased to announce another solution to make this task easier. Amazon Seller Wallet is a digital wallet that enables you to store sales proceeds and manage these funds, including domestic transfer, currency conversion, and international transfers, all within Seller Central. Amazon Seller Wallet gives you a secure and simple way to manage your funds, delivers a number of key benefits. It begins with peace of mind that comes from knowing Amazon maintains high standards to protect your funds and your data. Then there's on-demand currency conversion, where you decide when and how much to convert and transfer to your bank accounts. And then finally, convenience. You can do it all directly from Amazon Seller Central. As we speak, Amazon Seller Wallet is rolling out to more sellers selling in Amazon's US store. We look forward to offering this tool to more sellers outside the US and building out further capabilities like third-party payments and foreign exchange rate tools in the future. And we would love to meet you at the breakout session this afternoon and give you a closer look into Amazon Seller Wallet. Together, these new capabilities make it simpler than ever to build your business globally. With marketplace product guidance, it's now easier for you to identify international opportunities. With automated pricing for List Once, Sell Globally, you can manage your product prices across multiple global stores. And with Amazon Seller Wallet, you can securely manage your funds across your global business. We look forward to helping you continue to grow and reach new customers around the world. Thank you so much. And now, once again, here's Dharmesh.
Thank you, Sarah Jane. We've now delved into 2 key areas of focus so far, being the best place for you to launch and build a successful brand and delivering innovative capabilities to empower your success. You've seen how we're empowering you to leverage new insights, connect with customers, and tell your story in new ways. And you've seen how we're empowering you to harness Amazon's scale to run your business in a more affordable, more efficient, and less complex manner. I hope you agree that the news so far has been exciting. And more importantly, I hope that you're already thinking about how you can put these new capabilities to work for you and your business. Our partnership really does make great things possible when we work together. I'll leave you with another shining example of how this comes to life. It's the story of an entrepreneur named Blake Shook. He got the idea for his unique business as a young boy. He matched his passion to Amazon's capabilities, and proceeded to build a powerful brand that leverages our scale to continue to get stronger year after year. Let's take a look.
Our process for making and gathering honey is bee to bottle. The bees raise the honey, we spin the honey out of the honeycomb, and we put it in a bottle. We're making sure that product is as untouched, unprocessed, and natural as possible. Growing up, I had every animal known to man. Every animal my parents would let me get, I got it, and then a couple more that they didn't know about.
He bought a milk cow, milked that thing every morning, every evening. He started raising chickens.
And then Jesse, the pig.
So we heard about a scholarship to a local beekeeping club. And after 2 or 3 months of the class, beginning to work with his own bees, he found a new love.
When bees came along, it was just kind of the right thing at the right time. I was becoming a teenager, I was entrepreneurial, so I was kind of looking for a business idea. And it was around that time that the light bulb kind of went off, and I said, I could make a living at this. I mean, how cool would it be to make a living doing something that I really love? Amazon came pretty early on for me in Desert Creek. I was hustling, looking for any possible way to sell honey. And I'll never forget walking into our bottling room where we bottled the honey. Our crew was packaging up boxes of honey to go to Amazon. And it was like half a room full of boxes. And I said, I think we're gonna have to put it on a pallet. And it was the first pallet of honey that we had ever sold.
Selling on Amazon was an easy choice. Everybody knows Amazon. And so to get his product out beyond our local community, Amazon was key to that.
Without some of the tools and resources that Amazon gave us, I'm not sure where we would be. When I have people come to me and ask, should I be on Amazon? I always say absolutely. I think passion is a pretty key ingredient for any small business, especially something like beekeeping. We really are a beekeeping business above all else. That's the basis of our business, and that's our passion as a business. Being able to send our honey nationwide is so cool. I mean, it's taking what we produce here locally that we're so proud of, and it's sharing it with a national audience. We couldn't do that on the same scale without Amazon.
Please welcome back Claire O'Donnell.
So I'm excited to introduce our next guest. She began her career as a computer programmer and quickly distinguished herself as a unique talent in the field, eventually rising to Chief Technology Officer of Blackboard, the world's leading software company powering social good. And since 2020, she has been a tireless advocate for brand protection at Amazon. Please join me in welcoming Mary Beth Westmoreland.
Thank you so much for having me. Oh my gosh, it's so great to be back and to see all of our selling partners here, live and in person, and everybody who's joining us virtually too.
It is great to have you, Mary Beth. Thank you for joining us.
Well,
at
it's always
Amazon
great to be
Accelerate
here
today.
with you too, Claire.
And with our sellers, more importantly, in person.
Right.
So fun.
Yeah.
So some of you probably know Mary Beth. Some of you might not. But fun fact about Mary Beth, she has an extensive background in technology. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got to this point in your
She's
career?
using the word extensive, and I think maybe it's long. It's like a long career in technology. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I definitely have spent my whole career in tech, and I think I've always been a tech person at heart. Even when I was young, I liked math and science and computer programming, and I think it just kind of stuck.
It's funny, I hated math.
Okay. So I have to say this, I've heard that from so many people, in particular girls. Have you heard girls say this? I hate math. And what I have actually found to be the case is that, first of all, girls are actually really good at math, and that somewhere along the way they lose confidence that they're good at math, or that they can have fun at math. And I think we just need to continue to reinforce that. And like, I know you're really good at math, but I bet if you had the right reinforcement, you might actually think it was super fun.
I don't know, maybe.
But so yeah, I mean, I started my career as a computer programmer. Then I kind of had the opportunity to grow into management roles and lead larger engineering organizations and science and ops and support orgs. And you just know I just celebrated my 2nd anniversary with Amazon, right?
Congratulations.
It's been great, a lot of fun.
Accelerate's first year probably sold you on joining, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, getting to hang out with so many amazing selling partners for sure. But then I left my former company, which you mentioned earlier, was a cloud software company that focused on the social good community. And so prior to joining Amazon, I got to build solutions for organizations like nonprofits, schools, and other orgs that did a lot of good in the world. And it was during that time that I realized that when I can combine my love of tech with work that matters, that has a positive impact on people, that's where I'm happiest. And we get to do that here at Amazon, right? We get to build great solutions for our selling partners to help you all grow and for you to succeed. And that helps our customers grow and succeed because we provide all of this amazing selection for them as well. So it's great.
So something else you might not know about Mary Beth, although she probably wouldn't tell you this herself because she's very humble, but you've been recognized as one of the top 50 women in tech by the National Diversity Council and by the Smithsonian Institute in an exhibit recognizing 120 innovative and impactful women in STEM. What does this mean to you?
Well,
yes, thank you.
No. Thank you so much. Well, let me just start by saying, you might know this, but only out of all of the computer science graduates in the United States, only 20% of them are women. And I've felt that a lot of times in my career where I'm either the only woman at the table or maybe just one of a few women at the table. And I'd like to help change that. And you're right. I mean, let me just say, these awards, I mean, they're great, but I'm just so humbled by them. And I've never been comfortable with the recognition. But, and I don't like talking about them either, as you know, but what changed for me is I had a mentor, and she told me, you need to get over yourself. Just get over it. She's like, these awards are not about you. I mean, she told me these awards are about all of the young women and the girls who come after you, who might see themselves in you, right? And you might motivate them to pursue, a career in engineering or science, or even help a woman who is having a tough time in tech, stay in tech, or take a bigger role. So look, if my story can help inspire them, then I guess I'm going to continue to talk about it. So thanks. Thank you. So nice. Thank you so much.
And so I know from working closely with you and your team that something that also gets you really excited is what you've been doing over the last 2 years with brand protection.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, first, brand protection has definitely been one of my top priorities. And look, protecting your brand identity, it's critical. It's critical to growing your brand as well. And at Amazon, we take that really seriously. In fact, just last year, we invested over $900 million, and we dedicated over 12,000 people to protecting you, all of you, our selling partners, our brands, and our customers from counterfeit, fraud, and abuse. And we've learned a lot along the way. We've learned that a lot of small businesses can find the process of protecting their intellectual property to be confusing and even sometimes overwhelming. And so
that's definitely something I've heard from our small business partners.
For sure. I'm sure that we probably have a lot of folks in the room who can tell that story. But so we created a program that Dharmesh mentioned earlier. It's IP Accelerator, which helps brands obtain a trademark and accelerates protections for brands. And to date, we've helped over 6,000 brands obtain rights to their IP so that their products are protected everywhere they're sold, not just on Amazon. And the cool thing is, once you have either a trademark or a pending trademark, the next step is to enroll in brand registry, and we're using that information to be able to drive automated protections for you and for your products. And so, in fact, just one example of automated protections is that we scan over 8 billion attempted changes to product listings every day. That's daily. And we're looking for things like suspicious activity or potential infringement. And our systems are always getting better over time as we learn more. Last year alone, we removed over 4 billion bad listings before they ever had a chance to impact customer experience.
And that's something I hear from our sellers a lot is, I'm a good seller. I do all the right things. How are you protecting me and my brand from bad actors?
Yeah, it's a great question. And that's really what brand protection is all about. But we don't just stop at it, removing a bad listing or enforcing a bad actor. We want to stop those bad actors from selling products everywhere, not just on Amazon. So a few years ago, we created the Counterfeit Crimes Unit, or as we call it, CCU. It's a team that partners with brands and with law enforcement to go after these bad actors, to hold them accountable. Right, so CCU was formed in June of 2020, and we've referred over 1,000 counterfeiters for criminal enforcement worldwide. And we've pursued hundreds of additional litigations, civil litigations, together with brands. So we do all of this to protect our customers and brands so that they have a consistent, trusted experience every time they come to the Amazon store. And so that brands and selling partners can spend a lot more time focusing on growing your business.
Yeah, and we definitely heard, I think, a number of ways earlier that brands can continue to grow their business on Amazon. So as you said, first step is protecting and then growth. But switching gears, your role has also recently expanded. And now you're leading all of worldwide selling partner support in addition to brand protection. What are some of your observations so far?
Which is so awesome and exciting and also humbling. But it's only been a couple months for me here, so I'm still learning a lot, and I still have a lot to learn, especially from all of you. But there are a couple of things that have stood out to me. The first is that we have such a super smart and very passionate team that's dedicated to supporting and helping all of our selling partners be successful. And look, the selling partner support team, they're super empathetic. They really care about what you're feeling and your pain points and helping you resolve them. And a big part of my job now is helping to make it easier for our support team to be able to help and resolve problems for all of you very quickly. And then the second theme is actually common across both brand protection and selling partner support, and that's we have to reduce the amount of time that our selling partners are spending on either administrative tasks or support-related tasks so that you can spend more time on growing your business. And I do want to say, I recognize that we can do better, right? We can improve our seller experiences so that you don't have to contact support. And we know that, we've heard that some of the particular pain points that you felt in either things like FBA or listings, and those are 2 top priorities for us. But we also want you to know that we're here when you need us. And so we want to make sure that you're able to connect with somebody quickly and easily when you do want to talk to a person.
And I know that's something, we keep listening and learning and working to improve. So what are your priorities as you think about that?
Well, we definitely want to partner with sellers at every stage of their journey. And we recognize that sellers have different needs at different phases of your journey. I mean, for example, a seller who's listing their very first ASIN might have a different need than one of the more experienced sellers who are selling a lot of products on Amazon. So within that spectrum, we're going to make investments to help sellers through the journey, providing support that's tailored to your specific needs. And look, seller feedback, it's an important path in really trying to understand and resolve your pain points. Our more than 10,000 associates have handled millions of contacts just this year. And that is a lot of opportunity for us to listen to you and to learn from you. So when an associate, provides you with support on an issue, we don't just focus on solving that one issue, right? I mean, we focus on looking at patterns across our contacts to make sure that, we're understanding if multiple sellers are having the same issue, or even if it's just a rare issue that sellers have, it might be a particularly painful issue. And so we're going to use that to help to inform our priorities and the work that we do, and also to eliminate the root causes that cause you to have to contact support.
And now, in tomorrow's keynote, we're going to be talking about ways that we have actioned and listened to all of your feedback. But I'm guessing our sellers in the room might like to hear a specific example from the support world of where you've done that.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. There's tons of examples that I could share, but I'll just give one simple example. recently we learned that based on all of the support cases that we analyze constantly, is that we learned that our selling partners had issues with items in our fulfillment center that were prematurely showing as expired. And you saw that in your manager inventory page. And so we, as part of Seller Central. And so the team went back and reviewed it, and what they found is that there was an issue with our inventory systems that weren't allowing certain items to show as sellable in our stores. So we went back and fixed that problem for all of our sellers who might have experienced that, and we've sort of heard pretty positive feedback from our selling partners. But that's just one example. There's many, many more as well.
Yeah. Any innovations from your team that you want to quickly share with the sellers?
Well, yeah, I mean, first I have to give a lot of credit to the team, right? And you know this, like our team just loves to innovate to resolve seller pain points. And they also want to resolve issues before you ever have them. That's really our main goal, right? And that's what tech makes possible. So in fact, we're developing solutions to detect a seller's need proactively before you have to come to support to ask for help. Like our goal is to surface the tool in front of the seller when you need it. And so we're able to anticipate that you might have a specific challenge in Seller Central, so we want to surface that tool to you as part of that experience. For example, when you're updating a listing, you might be having a problem, you're not really sure, we can detect that, and then we can, within the Seller Central page, actually light up a tool for you to be able to self-service and solve that. And we also understand how cumbersome it is to resolve issues one ASIN at a time, and maybe one FBA item at a time. So the team's also working on a solution where you can share with us multiple lists of FBA items or of ASINs and let us manage the complexity for you.
I bet that's music to the ears of some of the sellers with large catalogs in this room.
Definitely.
And online. So on behalf of all of us, thank you so much for being here. Is there one last thought that you would like to leave our sellers with?
Well, I just want to say thanks again, Claire, for having me. It's an honor. And if I can leave you all with one thought, I would say we're here for you, we care about you, and I promise no one is more invested in your success than Amazon.
And you and your team, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thank you. Thanks, Claire. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Thank you also to Kerry, Aisha, Joshua, and Blake for sharing their stories. I know I felt inspired. I hope you did too. And finally, thank you to you all. Your feedback has helped shape the features and the products we heard about this morning. As we wrap up this session and head out to breakouts, I want to leave you with this. Wherever you are in your selling journey, we want your experience at Accelerate to empower you and be more prepared and more inspired than ever to achieve your goals. So who's ready to go hit up those breakouts and huddles? Yes. All right, let's do it.